is going on YouTube? So wanted to make a video about everything that's gone down basically so far my Stadium Series tour. So one of the things I've been doing is putting together basically a brand new set of social media just for the Stadium Series tour. So I've put together an Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter page just for the Stadium Series tour. It's not my normal business Instagram and Twitter, but it is officially for the Stadium Series tour. I've already uploaded some of the pictures to Twitter and to Facebook. Excuse me. I will link those in the description below. And make sure you go give them a follow, like, whatever. And definitely check those out as I keep posting stuff. I've been to 6 schools so far, technically 7, but I'm going to redo Oklahoma State. So the 6 I've been to are UNC Chapel Hill, NC State, Duke, Tennessee, Virginia, and then Virginia Tech. So I've already got uploads for 5 of those. I'm still working on the one for Tennessee. I just went there a couple days ago. So keep a lookout for those. And just for you that haven't seen them, I'm going to put a little clip of each one of them right now. So basically how everything's gone down so far is it's been a gradual improvement for my editing. If you watch all the videos, if you watch them from start to end, which right now I believe it's starting with Virginia Tech and Virginia, and then it ends with UNC Chapel Hill, and then NC State and Duke in between, you'll see a gradual improvement of the editing. Of course, the picture taking, filmography, overall photography, it really varies on a campus basis. Based on a couple things. One is just obviously the overall look of the campus. 2 is the angles you're able to get from the campus. And 3 is the lighting that you have while you're there. Obviously, when I was at Virginia, the whole point of it was try to go during nighttime, Christmas time. I thought it was going to look really cool. It actually did look pretty cool. And really the only one thing that I didn't like was that they were working on the rotunda. But I probably should have checked on that before I went. Either way, as you guys can see, like I said, the editing should get clearer and better as time goes along and should only keep on improving from here on out. As also, one of the things I'm doing right now, these are the only 3 I have with me, I'll keep on showing you guys as it gradually grows. I have my Duke, NC State, and UNC ones, I believe, still packed away. I haven't fully unpacked yet. But I've got my Virginia Tech, Virginia, and then Tennessee shot classes. So basically every school I'm going to, that's the one I figured that I'd keep one memento that I thought was cool from every single school I go to, and shot classes is one of my favorite things, and I figured that's what I would do to get from every school that I go to. Now, obviously I just covered the list of schools that I've been to already. Now I wanted to mention to you guys the schools that I will be doing upcoming. Obviously there's some ones a little bit after this in the future. I'm going to try to make it to a decent amount of schools to do this, not just call it like 5 and out. So the next, what is this, 8? Yeah. So I'm going to be doing a whole Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas tour, going through everything near me right now next weekend. Not this coming weekend, not this current weekend, the next weekend. I'll be doing Arkansas, OU, Oklahoma State, SMU, TCU, Baylor, Texas A&M, and Texas. So I'm going to try to knock out a lot in a short amount of time, and basically knock out every school that I've wanted to in Oklahoma, Texas, and really there's only one in Arkansas. Now, if you guys have any extra schools that you think would be really, really cool to go to, stadiums, anything like that, definitely put that in the description below. There's a lot in Texas, I know. There's a couple that I just won't be able to get to. A few that come to mind are Houston, UTSA, UNT, North Texas, Texas Tech I might get to eventually, but that's a little far out of the way. And there's quite a few in Dallas, honestly. Sam Houston State's kind of a smaller one. But those are the big ones that I'm going to try to get to. Texas Tech, like I said, try to get to it eventually, but it's not really on the top of my list. I've been there before. It wasn't that impressive to me. No offense to anyone who's a Texas Tech fan. A few that I'm going to be getting to in the future, in the coming months, will be Kansas State, Kansas, Missouri, and that's really all that I can think of off the top of my head. And then when summer rolls around, I'm going to try to get some of the SEC schools and then maybe some in the more southeastern United States. So basically by the end of this, I'm going to try to have at least 20, 25, maybe even 30 schools done at least. Again, I'm not going to be going to every small college that there is in existence. I could have done that back in North Carolina, but I'm trying to get to every college that I think would definitely be worth filming, that would be something worth seeing to me and to everyone that follows this series and everyone that's a subscriber to me. That pretty much concludes everything that I've done so far. Like I said, I'm not going to be going to see every single stadium on every single campus. A lot of them focus only on one stadium. A lot of them I make it to both, and a lot of them, just one of them's locked. Like, I'm not going to games every single campus, so not every single stadium's going to be unlocked. Some of them I'm still going to be able to get good views of outside the gate, or some might just happen to be unlocked that day. That's happened a couple times. But, you know, there's been a couple. When I went to Tennessee, I was hoping to get inside Neyland, but, you know, it was locked. And Thompson Bowling was supposed to be locked too, but they had just gotten out of a game, so I was able to get in there. Anyway, that's just one certain scenario. I just wanted to update you guys to finish off on a few other things. First one being my new, well, not really new, but gameplay commentary part of my channel. So I've already concluded a few PS2 gameplays, just like random things, with some of my favorite games, NFL 2K5, NCAA March Madness, those sort of games. There are a few other ones as well. And then the only two that I've done series of so far that I've completed are NCAA Football 06 Race to the Heisman with Andy Milley, which I might try to do continuation of on NCAA Football 14. I think that would be cool. And then also a NHL Hits 2003 season mode. I thought that was pretty cool as well. So the one I'm working on right now is NCAA Football 14 with 2016 rosters, Dynasty with Virginia. I'm through 4 episodes, 3 weeks, and then the preseason. So stay tuned for that. That's obviously an ongoing thing. I don't have the complete series done yet. I don't even have it all played yet. I played out about half the season, and I'm posting videos about every other day for that. So stay tuned for that. A few other things. One, I'm still doing my sports predictions analysis, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Will be coming. I'm going to expand a little bit more into hockey and basketball, as I mentioned in previous videos. In my last update video, I actually did basically like a update on what I'd be doing after I got done with all my college football stuff, and I said that I would be doing a bunch more hockey and basketball stuff, and I'm also going to move into a bunch more NFL stuff as well. Probably a little bit of fantasy baseball stuff when that comes around. I try to cover at least basic stuff on every single fantasy sport, and I've also gotten a little bit of a start into my how-to video series again. Now it's kind of restarted. I did a little bit with eBay before, and now I'm just trying to continue into it. Basically a generic how-to series on everything that's covered on my channel, just to, you know, basically cover how everything I do. I did a little basic video on how I do all my gameplay commentary. I did a basic video on how to list sports memorabilia on eBay, and a while ago I did how to sell sports memorabilia and cards online. So that's another part of my channel. If you guys want to see every part of my channel, obviously you can go. I just redid it maybe a few weeks ago. So also go follow me on my regular social media, and also all the new social media for the Stadium Series Tour. And yeah, I'm going to link everything that you need in the description below. Obviously, I'm not going to link everything on my channel that I just mentioned. If you want to do that, go click on my channel and check out everything there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah.